That vision I saw with Fumika before, it has to be related to my previous life, right? But that woman wasn't Amane, Kohibara, or Kaguya or Orie. Kaguya and Orie wouldn't have been in your past, Kaguya and Orie aren't from your past life. Still, she had horns growing out of her head. I wish I was able to see, but unfortunately, either one, her outfit is a bit too lewd to be shown in the all ages version, or two, she doesn't have a sprite. So does that mean Fumika also knew my previous incarnation in that other world too?
リク？なんだか雰囲気が変だけど、何かあった？
Sort of. I've been trying to make sense of what I saw, but I can't figure it out. I can't even begin to guess what that was about. It's probably beyond anything I can even imagine. Sorry, Noah. Can we go to Kaguya's place first?
問題はないけど、どうかしたの？
I just want to ask her about something. Does this mean Fumika is related to Diablo too?
その可能性が高い。いえ、まず間違いないでしょうね。でも一応、確認だけはしておくべきかしら。
私が行ってきましょうか、姫様。
悪いけど、お願いできる？無駄足に終わるかもしれないけど。
問題ありません。では、行ってまいります。
What are you gonna do?
先生のマナの様子を探るだけよ。ただ、前世返りを起こしたわけではないのよね。
No, I didn't turn into Diablo, and she didn't really change.
そんな変化があれば、僕も気づいている。でも、そんなことはなかったよ。
であれば、もうすっかり静まっている可能性も高いけど。
Is it because Fumika is an adult? I don't know.
うまくいけば、何かつかめるかもしれないし。
それで、織江が戻ってくるのを待っている間に、話を聞かせてもらってもいいかな。
You have an idea about what happens, or what's happening?
ええ。アマネやクルミと同じで、魔王アリオンとの関係を持つ魔族。リクが口にした容姿から判断するに、おそらく、正気ファリ。
A concubine.
正気？
That's what I'm saying.
魔王に仕える娘のことよ。
By that you mean...
ええ。仕えるというのは、主に性的な意味で。
Aha.
と言っても、誤解しないでね。奴隷とか、そういうものではないの。正気は、身分の高い娘がなるものだから、王たるもの、守るべき家族がいて当然といった風潮があったのよ、当時。魔王に就いた時点で、独り者には叱るべき相手があてがわれる。
So, it was like an arranged marriage?
なるほど。王ともなれば、跡継ぎを望まれるものだろうしね。
それにしたって、必ずしも正気と婚姻を結ぶわけじゃない。あくまで最有力候補ね。正気につく娘にしても、大抵は本人の了承を得ているものよ。とはいえ、家のためだったり、親に押し付けられて、ということもあるでしょうけど。
I see. So only those girls from very influential families could become concubines?
ええ。
それで、そのファリという娘はどういう人なんだい？
申し訳ないけど、私もよく知らないのよ。ビズやスレイは魔王の配下として争いにも参戦してたんだけど、ファリに関しては。それに、結局魔王は婚姻を誰とも結ぶことはなかったから。
So you only know her name?
今のところはね、 調べればもう少し判明することもあるでしょうけど、当時に関しては正しい資料が足りてないのよ。何せ戦時中だったし、正気という制度もすでに廃止されているしね。
Really?
争いが終わった時にね。魔王アリオンの知性を思わせるようなものは排除されたの。正しい資料が不足している理由の一つでもあるわ。
なるほど。でもとりあえず、わかる範囲で調べてもらえないだろうか。
ええ、それはもちろん。ひとまず、正気に関してはそういうこと。まあ、有力な嫁候補というわけ。おそらく、魔王とは夜の生活を営んでいたんじゃないかしら。
So, does that mean she'll never... Does that mean we'll never get to see her sprite? In the all ages version?
いや、でも、そうだね。そういうことになるよね。
Me and Fumika? No, in our previous lives, they were completely different people.
わほん。今はその話はいいとして。気になるのは、今までは反応がなかったのに、急に反応を示したのがなぜか。
まあ、普通に考えるなら、あの男に操られたことがきっかけでしょうね。マナの刺激を受けて、眠っていた記憶が蘇ったんじゃないかしら。
I mean, the only reason this happened is because Fumika touched his dick, so like, yeah?
ただ、リクも魔王のマナをある程度制御できるようになっている。アマネやクルミのように前世返りをしなかったのは、そういう理由かも。
ふむ。まあ、そんなところか。
All we can do for now is wait and see. Is wait, it seems.
お茶でも入れるわ。ちょっと待ってて。
ありがとう。おそらくですが、やはり小里先生も魔王の関係者で間違いないと思います。かすかにですが、魔族のマナの気配を感じました。
そう。ご苦労様。オリエ。
やはり、正気でしょうか。
他にないと思うわ。だからオリエ、正気ファリについて調べるよう連絡をしておいてくれる？
かしこまりました。
あ、その前に、先生の様子は？マナが乱れて不安定になっているとか。
いえ、そのような気配はありませんでした。これはあくまで私の見解になりますが、今のところは特に不安になる必要もないかと思います。
そう。しばらくは様子を見てもいいかもしれないわね。
何か気になることでもありますか？
Something like that. But it doesn't mean I doubt what you said or anything. It's just that, how likely do you think it is for something to happen? We obviously can't keep an eye on her all day. And if she transmigrates out of nowhere, it should be really shocked, right? We saw what happened with Kohibari and all.
それは、そうですね。
That's because Kohibari's mind is in the gutter. Kurumi's mind is in the gutter. So I think it might be better to warn her ahead of time, just in case.
そうね。リクの意見は間違ってはないと思う。ノアはどうかしら？
そうだね。僕も間違ってはないと思う。けど、それを知らせることで、彼女に変な負担を強いることにならないか、それが気になるかな。とはいえ、反対というほどではないよ。これに関しては、リクの判断に任せるよ。フミカのことは、僕よりもリクの方が分かっているだろうし。
I'm feeling a little less confident when you put it like that. when you put it like that. I'll give it some thought.
わかったわ。私たちも注意を払っておくから。
Yeah, thank you. A burden, huh? I can usually separate my current life from this whole past life business. But if you were to ask me what I think about this, I honestly don't have the words. Especially after learning about this whole concubine deal. It's hard to think about it rationally when Fumika and I had that kind of relationship in our past lives. We kissed on that bed, took off our clothes, and we made love. No, stop it. That was our past life. We definitely wouldn't do that in this life either. We definitely wouldn't do that in this life. Even though I know it was nothing to do with our current lives, I can't help but imagine her naked. Calm down. I need to calm down. I need to keep it in my pants until after you start dating her. I wonder how Fumiko would feel about this. Would she care that we were in that kind of relationship in our past lives? I know why they say lives, but you know, if our current relationship changed because of this, I probably wouldn't like that. But I don't want her to possibly suffer through it if we don't tell her about what's happening. I'm still at a loss for what to do. Where's the transition? Oh, it's because it's still nighttime. Night comes and I still don't know what to do. We should explain it to her just in case. There's no need to make it weird. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I still have no clear answer. There's a risk either way, or my worries may prove to be unfounded no matter what I do. Random scenarios keep playing out in my head. But after all my thinking, I finally realized something crucial. If I care about her, I think she needs to know what's happening to her. And that prevails in the end. Of course, I'm worried it'll put a burden on her to know all this information, but that's out of concern for her. It's all because I'm too scared of what will happen, and trying to hide that would be like running away from the problem. Yeah, there's no way around it. It's important for her to know in case anything happens. I can't take that away from her. Noah, do you have a minute?
構わないよ。どうかしたの？こんな時間に。
The real question is why the real question is why aren't you in your pajamas this late at night? Just wanted to ask you something about Fumiko. I think we should tell her about her past life.
そうか。わかった。リクがそういうのなら、僕はその意見を支持しよう。
And I think we should tell her as soon as possible. I'd like to do it now if she's not busy, actually.
わかった。では、僕も一緒に行こう。
How early is it at night? Thanks. It depends on if she's busy or not, though. I'll give her a call to see if she's available. If she doesn't have any plans, we can do it.
わかった。
I pull out my smartphone and give her a call. How long has it been since I called her for anything? It's hard to remember even. Aside from sending her short messages, I've never had the need to call her on the phone too much. Thinking about it makes me feel a little nervous and self-conscious. I really can't catch a break lately, huh?
もしもし、リック？
Fumiko, are you busy right now?
大丈夫だよ。さすがにもう仕事も終わったから。今はちょうど家に帰る途中。それでどうしたの？
On your way home. So she may not work that late, but considering she's still not home, it means either she just got off work and is on her way home, or she got off work a while ago and is coming home from shopping or something. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you about something important.
大事な話？ダメよ、りっくん。私たちは教師と学生で。
Not again.
ってノリでもなさそうだね。ごめんなさい。
And you can't even embarrass Noah by saying that.
何か困りごと？
Because she can't hear him, but if she could, I wouldn't say that. It's about what happened at school this afternoon.
昼間のって。あ！もしかして何か良くない症状が？不具合が？
Sorry, that's not what I meant. I'm feeling good. Well, it is sort of a problem, I guess.
問題ないわけではない！
Let me rephrase that. It has nothing to do with... It has nothing to do with the book hitting my groin. Anyway, that's not what I meant.
そう？でも、そっちじゃないなら他に何かあったっけ？
It's about the dream.
夢？
You probably saw it too, right? That strange dream in the counseling room.
あの白チューム。あれ？もってことは、りっくんも？
That's what I need to talk to you about. I'd like to meet right now, actually.
わかった。りっくんがそこまで言うのなら。
So, can we meet now?
今から？
I think the sooner the better.
そう。
I don't mind waiting until tomorrow if you have plans. Well, actually, I think we need to talk. I think we need to talk right now, especially if you have plans.
予定はないよ。家に帰ってご飯食べてお風呂入るだけ。でも会うってなると、学院はもう施錠されちゃってるしね。
Oh, right. It's fine. I can go to the train station and we can talk there. I was the one who sprung this on you. You don't need to go out of your way.
そう？ちなみに、りっくんと二人きり？
No, Noah's coming with me. I think it's better that way.
白雪さんも一緒。そっか。ならいっそ、うちに来る？
You mean your apartment?
そう。大事な話なら、そっちの方が話しやすいかなって。
Yeah, that'd be great if you're fine with it. Especially when words like past lives and Diablo start getting thrown around. It would probably sound like we're talking about the plot of some anime or to other people. The fewer people around, the better. And we might be able to convince her by showing her the truth if we're in a secluded space. It'd be a little difficult to talk about it if there's a lot of people around.
なんだろう。なんだか聞けば聞くほど緊張しちゃうんだけど。
It's nothing bad, I promise. It's just... Sorry, it's hard to explain for me. What? Hang on.
バックログ画面だ。
It's hard to explain for me. Sure. We'll go to your place. We can talk then.
わかった。
I've known Fumika for years now. But I've never gone to her house before. She's come countless times to ours, of course. But now I'm going to the apartment she's renting on her own. I wonder how her place looks. Will it be cute? Nah, it's more likely to be messy since she's so busy with work. Actually, she probably wouldn't ask me to come if that was the case. In anime, you usually get the Yeah? In anime, you usually get to see the girls' panties hanging out in the open when they live on their own. You really had to bring that up?
何やらハレンチなことを考えている顔だ。
No. Huh? No, I'm not.
ならいいんだけど。それで、 場所はどこなんだい？
I'm sure it's around here. Yeah, just around the corner. That corner. There should be an apartment building there.
いらっしゃい、二人とも。お邪魔します。
Yeah, excuse us. Her room is spotless and well organized. It's different from a man's room, but it's also different from Amane's room. It has that adult woman vibe, I think. It's plain. That's... What do you mean? It's... The one word you can use to describe this room is plain. Alright? Nothing like underwear hanging haphazardly, to be seen anywhere at least. And it smells pretty nice.
適当に座っちゃって。今、冷たいお茶を入れるから。
Don't worry.
ハレンチ。
No, stop it. We came here for something serious.
まあ、そうだね。はい、お待ちどうさま。
Fumika places glasses of cold tea before us on the table and sits down across from us.
それで、話ってなんだろう。
Oh, it's about my obscene thoughts. I mean about your obscene thoughts. From your past life. Never mind.
状況から考えて、進路相談ってわけじゃないよね。
Well, I'm not in the 3rd year yet, so I don't need to worry about that until next year. Yeah, it's not that. Not gonna lie. I'm still not sure about this. However, I brace myself and face her. Fumika.
はい。
What I'm about to tell you will probably sound like crazy talk, but it'll be hard to believe. And it'll be hard to believe. But I want you to know I mean what I'm about to say. And please listen till the end.
わかりました。
I decide to speak frankly to her instead of beating around the bush. First, I tell her about my previous life. About the Diablo from another world, and how I had transmigrated into him. And then I tell her about Noah together. About how she's an angel sent on a mission to keep Diablo's power from taking over and protecting me. I also tell her about how she was manipulated by Clavi, and then... The fact that you saw that dream with me means there's a high chance you used to be a demon from the other world in your previous life too.
異世界の魔族。というか、ちょっと待って。それじゃあ、私がリックを指したのって、夢じゃなかった。
Hate to break it to you, but no. Oh, don't worry about that. Don't worry about how I almost died. That was all part of the plan, alright? I know it seems bad, but you didn't attack me with a knife or anything that'd leave a scar. You attacked me with something potentially far worse if we weren't planning for it. So don't worry about it. Besides, I'm the one who should apologize for getting you involved in all of this. There's nothing for you to apologize for. I'm really sorry for hiding this from you this whole time.
そんな、リックンが謝ることじゃないと思うから。
Don't worry, listen, Fumika. You can just make it up to me by letting me stab something into you. Don't worry, it won't leave a scar or anything. Never mind.
だから、その話はひとまず置いておくとして。
I didn't say anything, Fumika. It's just my past life speaking and all that.
リックンを疑うわけじゃないんだけど、異世界とか魔族とか天使って言われても、なんというか。その気持ちは理解しているつもりだ。だが、すべて事実だ。今から、その証拠を見せよう。証拠って？
I mean, that's the funny thing with Fumika, is that she's not acting in a way that she's in disbelief. she's taking it in pretty well. She's very trusting of Riku, I guess you could say.
何急に。白雪さん、その姿は。これが本来の僕。天使の姿だよ。
I fucking autopiloted to pressing the auto button again.
すっごい。天使って本当にいたんだ。
It doesn't help that because both Kakinuke and Angelic Chaos use the same engine, the autoplay button is the same button.
僕の姿だけで全てを納得させることはできないだろうけど。
Well, they use the same autoplay button.
少なからず普通の人間でないことの証明にはなったはずだ。あ、うん。ちょっとその翼触ってもいい？うん、構わないよ。なら失礼して。あ、作り物じゃない。ちゃんとした羽だ。天使。白雪さんが天使。だから私のクラスに編入してきたの？りっくんを守るために。
Yeah, it's not just Noah.
そういうことだね。あれ？ちょっと待って。それじゃあ、一緒に編入してきた星川さんと高舘さんも天使？いや、彼女たちは天使ではない。
Yeah, they're demons from the other world. Not in their past lives like me. They came to Japan from that other world to protect Diablo's power too.
ああ、そっか。そういうことか。
Let's not talk about how Mikuni or let's not talk about how they came to this world to protect Riku from Mikuni specifically. I mean, the timing lined up too perfectly.
なんで3人も一緒に編入してくるのかと思ったけど、そこに関しては納得できたかも。とはいえ、天使、異世界、魔族、魔王か。やっぱりそう簡単に受け入れることはできないかも。
Did they not bring up Amane and Kurumi? Yeah, it was hard for me too. Well, not in the literal sense. Never mind.
でも、りっくんがこんな嘘をつくとは思わないし、ついたところで意味もないし。白雪さんの姿はこの目で見たわけだし。前世とか魔族っていうのはまだよくわかんないけど、とにかくりっくんの言葉は信じるよ。
Thank you.
ただ一つ確認しておきたいんだけど。
Yes.
こんな風にわざわざ説明しに来たってことは、私にも何か影響があるってこと？
Oh, about that. You might be in danger of transmigrating at some point.
前世返りってさっき言ってたやつ？言葉通り前世の姿に戻るって。
Yeah, let's hope it only happens during sex. Let's hope it only happens in the privacy of your own home. All right, let's go with that. Yeah, it's not certain to happen though. But if it does, it'd be really confusing to you if it happened and you didn't know what was happening to you.
まあ、するだろうね。
So I thought it'd be better to let you know. I didn't really want to get you involved in all of this, but I don't want to leave you in the dark in case something happens. So I figured I should tell you while you're okay.
そっか。ってことは、基本的に私はいつも通りに過ごしてればいいってことだよね。
I don't think there's a problem with that. What do you think, Noah?
うん。大丈夫だと思うよ。あまねやくるみと比べても、影響としては小さいものだからね。 今回の説明は、あくまで保険のようなものだと思ってほしい。
See, Kurumi, see, how did I blank on her name? See, because you're a side character, you know, you're not important enough to have your own potential sprite. I'm going to say potential sprite because I still don't know if, you know, if it's exclusive to the 18 plus version.
あと、もし何か気になることがあれば、相談できる相手を分かっている方が気が楽だよね。
それはそうかも。りっくんや白雪さん、星川さんに高立さんには相談できるんだね。
And the people with the same conditions as you, that'd be Kohibari and Amane, yeah. I'm sort of the cause of the problem, so I don't think I'd be able to solve much even if you come to me for advice. I mean, you could come to me for something else, never mind. But I can hear you out if you feel like anything's wrong.
ありがとう。
But that's to do with romance and nothing to do with the transmigrating thing.
にしても、異世界、まさか。それで、りっくんが魔王。なんだか似合わないね。魔王だなんて。
Yeah, same here. Because Diablo wasn't a big bad demon. Even after all this, it doesn't feel real.
そうだよね。私も前世とか言われても、なんか想像がつかない。ちなみに、私の前世がどんな人だったのか、りっくんは知ってるの
Nope. I don't know. We didn't get that far in the flashback, you know. I don't know. Huh? Well, I just heard about it today. Apparently, she was a concubine named Fari.
正気って何？
It was sort of her title. What was it? It's how they called the candidate. They called the candidate to be the wife of Diablo in that other world, I think.
お嫁さん候補？
当時の異世界には、王たる者、守るべき家族がいて当然という風潮があったそうだ。そのため、独り身の魔王には、婚姻を結ぶにふさわしい相手があてがわれる。それが正気らしい。ちなみに、使えるというのは、性的な意味も含めているらしい。
You didn't need to bring that up.
性的
But we heard it wasn't as bad as it sounds or anything. Apparently, it was more like the offer of an arranged marriage for Diablo instead of a girl being forced to marry him.
あ、お見合い。なるほど。なんだ、そっか。王様だもんね。そういうこともあるよね。はあ、びっくりした。
And all we know for now is that she was Diablo's marriage candidate, and we don't know what kind of person Fari was.
ああ、そっか。
一つ確認させてほしい。前世について知りたいと思ったのは、何か気になることがあるからではないんだね。
うん。単なる好奇心。
わかった。それならいいんだ。何か気になることがあれば、いつでも相談してほしい。
うん、わかった。もしもの場合は、頼らせてもらうね。
Okay, and that was about it. We'll go now.
長々とお邪魔した。
全然。むしろありがとう。ちょっと不思議に思ってはいたから、説明してもらえて助かった。あ、送っていこうか？
It's fine. I'm a man now. I'd be more worried about letting you go home alone, actually.
そうなら、うん。じゃあ、ここで。
失礼する。
See you.
うん。 世界の魔族。
Listen, Fumika, you don't need to worry. Diablo was a kissless virgin, which means that Fari didn't do anything sexual. No matter how many times I repeated in my head. Yeah, I repeated in my head. It just doesn't feel real.
だってね、前世だし、異世界だし、魔族だし。
Also, Amane, Noah probably should have transformed back. Wait,
バックログ画面だ。
I don't know. Yeah, okay, I don't know why I was confused. But yeah, Noah didn't transform back. Maybe she should have done that before she left. You only see that kind of thing in anime and manga. It'd be weirder if I took it all at face value right away.
まあ、考えても仕方ない。というか、私が考えなきゃいけないことがあるわけでもない。とりあえず、お風呂にでも入ろうっと。
Are you saying that we would have gotten it? That transition felt a bit weird. All right.
なんか眠れない。私、寝つきはいい方だったんだけどな。
I've been turning and tossing on the bed without being able to fall asleep. The thoughts keep me awake.
このまま寝ても平気かな。昼の時みたいにファリの夢を見たらどうしよう。
I'm not really scared or anything. I don't even know what to think of all the talk about past lives. I don't even know what to think of all the talk about past. Yeah. So it doesn't really scare me, but
正気っていうのがな。
ちなみに、使えるというのは、性的な意味も含めているらしい。
that's what she said. And the dream I saw, it looked pretty explicit.
私とリックの。あ、いや違う。私とリックンじゃないや。正気ファリと魔王のだ。私とリックンの前世はセックスとかしてたんだよね。何せお嫁さん候補だし。
At the very least, it wasn't us. It was our previous lives. I know that shouldn't mean anything to us, but still.
なんだかいろいろと想像しちゃう。
If I see another dream like the one I had today, even though I know it's Diablo and Fari, I won't be able to stop my mind from overlaying me and Rikun into it.
やだ。そんなことになったら、私どんな顔してリックンに会えばいいの？なんかもういろんなこと想像しすぎておかしくなっちゃいそうだよ。天使創造リブート。
Time to wake up. I check my smartphone and see that it's the usual time I wake up at. Summer break started already. Am I that used to waking up early? I mean, yeah, that was kind of what it was like for me. My body was so used to waking up around the same time, even though I don't use an alarm clock anymore. And that was a sort of mini yawn that I was trying to force out. I guess I didn't stay up late yesterday or anything. Let's see. Mom should be about to leave for work. Oh, oh well. I'm sure she'll appreciate seeing her beloved son's face before going to work. Yeah, I'm sure she would.
あら、おはよう。休みなのに早いわね。
I didn't stay up late yesterday, and I woke up, so I thought I would say good morning before you left.
あらあら。何やら首相な心がけじゃない。
But why are you looking at me like that? Once in a blue moon, I guess. I am grateful that you work so hard for us.
嬉しいこと言ってくれるわね。それじゃ、今日もお仕事頑張ってこようかしら。
Have a nice day.
行ってきます。
起きていたのか。
You wanted to wake him up? Yeah, I just woke up early.
それって、
Nothing to do with Diablo or anything. I just happened to wake up early.
そうか。それならいいんだが。
Though, considering what happened yesterday, maybe we should follow up on her a little, you know, check on Fumika and see how she's doing. That said, it's still pretty early. And she did say teachers have work to do even during summer break, so it's likely that she's awake by now. But it might be a little bit of a bother to message her this early in the morning. If Fumika lives alone, so I don't want to bother her while she might be busy with morning preparations. We can do it later, though. I decided to send a message after having breakfast and hanging the laundry to dry. You okay? No response. I wonder if that means something happened. Something bad enough that she can't look at her phone. Or, you know, she's just busy. Stop being so paranoid over it. Maybe she transmigrated. No, I don't think that would stop her from looking at her phone. I think it'd be the opposite, in fact. She'd be stuck in her house if she transmigrated. It's not even marked as red. It's not even marked as red anyway. Maybe she forgot her phone somewhere. But she picked up the phone yesterday. Maybe she left for work early and forgot to take it with her. That's plausible. I'm getting really worried. I don't think I can relax if I don't make sure she's okay.
リク、どうかしたの？
Clearly not. Yeah, nothing bad happened, I think. I just sent Fumika a message asking if she's okay, but she hasn't responded at all.
フミカの身に何かが起きた。
Don't, not validate. Don't encourage his paranoia, if you will. I don't know, but I should try to get in contact in case she transmigrated, right?
ふむ、それは確かにそうだ。
I'm just worried about her not answering.
スマホを家に忘れたとか？
Or maybe she's feeling sick, and it doesn't have anything to do with her transmigrating. I'm just really worried about her.
それはそうだね。じゃあ、確認しに行く？
Go where?
夏休みでも仕事をしてるんだよね。もしスマホを忘れただけなら、学院に出勤してるんじゃないの？
Oh, right. It's a better idea than sitting here, I guess. It's a pretty sunny day. The summer break is finally in full swing, and it's probably hot out there. But I can't just sit and wait. Noah's right. Going to see how she's doing is the most productive choice here. I'll go take a look at the school.
わかった。では、僕も一緒に行こう。
Sorry for making you come along when it's so hot.
気にしなくていい。それが僕の使命なんだから。
And so we changed into our uniforms and leave the house.
あ、
Angelic,
リク、
what?
どうかしたの？
What?
気にしなくていい。それが僕の使命なんだから。
And so we changed into our uniforms and leave the house. I start sweating as soon as we step outside. Normally I would have complained about having to go under the sweltering sun, but not today. Not too worried about Fumika to whine about the heat today. What happened to her? I hope it's just that she forgot her phone. We go to the school together, praying that nothing happened to her. Despite it being summer break, the school doesn't look very empty. There's the teachers working, of course, but also students engaging in extracurricular activities. It's not as lively as usual, but it's more activity than I anticipated. I never really got the impression our school pushed very hard for extracurriculars, but I guess some do stuff. Even during summer break. We enter the school building. By the time I come out of my amazement. If she's working, she has to be in the staff room, right?
多分その場にいなくても他の先生方に聞けばわかるんじゃないかな。
Yeah, I suppose. But what if they ask what we're doing here during summer break? We can't really tell them the real reason, can we? And I don't think I'm very well known for being the studious type to say... I just came to ask her something. I don't... What? Okay, yeah, no, it works. Won't they think it's weird? No, Fumika matters more than me looking silly for a moment. I stopped thinking of excuses and opened the door to the faculty room. Excuse me, is Miss Osato here?
谷風くん。
Wow, who would have guessed that she'd be here? Ah, there you are. Thank goodness. I'm sorry, but, I'd like to consult you with something. I'd like to consult with you about my college choices.
進路って、
Yeah, none, and fuck all.
とりあえず、話は指導室で聞くから、ちょっと待って。今日指導室って空いてましたよね。
ええ、問題ありません。
では申し訳ありませんが、しばらく私が使用させてもらいます。
わかりました。
Good morning, Miss Osato.
おはよう。
For some reason, Fumika looks down at her feet when I greet her. Something's off. She's acting a little strange. Or maybe she's acting a bit, you know... She's got some awkward feelings considering what she's been thinking about all night. Did something happen?
何かって？そもそも急にどうしたの？夏休みなのに学院に来るなんて。
I was worried.
心配って私のことが？
リクがスマホにメッセージを送っているはずだけど、確認してない？
ああ、そっか。返信しなきゃと思いつつも後回しにしちゃって忘れちゃってた。ごめんなさい。
Well, I'm glad to see you're fine.
とりあえず進路指導室に行こうか。すぐに戻ったら他の先生もいぶかしむかもしれないし。
Oh, yeah, sure. Just to make sure, you just forgot to answer the message, right? Nothing to do with Fari transmigrating or anything like that, right?
そうだね。影響なんてものは特にないんだけど。夢はまた見た。
前世の夢を？
うん。でも見ただけ。昨日言ってた前世帰り？そういうのはなかったよ。それに夢を見たって言っても特別なこともなかった。昨日のお昼に見たのと同じような夢だった。なんかこう色気ムンムンのベッドで魔王と話してるだけ。 夢で見たのはそれだけなんだけどね。
Fumika?
白雪さん、こんなこと言うと誤解を生むかもしれないんだけど。
もしかして、僕がいない方がいい？
ごめんなさい。
構わないよ。僕は気にしない。だが、一つ確認をさせてほしい。それは前世関係で何かしらの問題が起きているわけではないんだね。もし、魔族に関することで何かあったりするのなら、僕も同席した方がいいと思うんだけど。
そういうことじゃないよ。なんていうかな。あくまで私の心の内の問題って感じなんだけど。
わかった。であれば、僕は席を外そう。
本当にごめんね。
気にしなくていいよ。では、僕は外に出ているから。
Yeah, thanks. Nell leaves the room and closes the door behind her. It's only the two of us now. Apparently, we're making faces now.
何？
It's nothing. You're just making funny faces. So, what's up? It sounded like you want to talk about something.
それは、ああ、もう、こういう時、どんな顔をすればいいのかわかんないよ。ほんと、ごめんね。私もいつも通りニコニコしたいんだけど、なんか、ドキドキしちゃって。
Ah,
だってほら、私の前世とりっくんの前世、正気と魔王って、なんか怪しい雰囲気だったじゃない？
I know what you mean. Even if we weren't, a couple in our past life, it's just sort of... It's hard not to think about it, I guess. It's a little distracting to say the least.
そんな感じ。あれは前世のこと。私やりっくんとは関係ないこと。それは分かってるんだよ。でもさ、やっぱり気になっちゃって。正気はお嫁さん候補だって言ってたし、キスとか飽きるほどしてるのかなとか、絶対やってるんだろうなとか。
I know what you mean. It just makes you imagine lots of things. I feel the same way. I kept imagining things and getting worked up, but that doesn't mean I want to ignore you.
それに関してはすみません。言い訳のしようもありません。本当にごめんなさい。メッセージには気づいてたし、本当のことを言うと忘れてもなかった。返事しなきゃって思ってはいたんだけど、でもこんな恥ずかしいこと打ち明けるわけにもいかないし、それでちょっと目を背けてた。
I'm not mad at you for this. It's actually relieving that you had such a cute reason to ignore it.
かわいいって、なんかりっくんは堂々としてるよね。
Really? Well, it's not like I don't care about it, like I said. But rather than worrying about what happened in our previous lives, I'm worrying about you right now. So I'm relieved to see you're okay, that's all.
これじゃあどっちが年上なのか分かりゃしない。
It's still you. Let's just say. And in my case, I haven't just seen memories of him with Fare. I've seen a lot of other things from his point of view, so I guess it was just another part of his life.
そ れだけ？その割には。あっ、もしやりっくん、経験者？
As in, which part has he done before? Which part are you referring to him doing before? Huh?
そういえば、女の子たちと海にも行ったみたいだし、まさかの、やりちん？なんてこった！
Okay, well if that's the part you're focusing on, first of all, I wish, but second of all, no. But you aren't the first girl he's fucked. But those were in different timelines.
男の子から男の人になったなぁとは思ってたけど、やりちんだったなんて。
Because I'm not. I haven't done anything with anyone, I promise.
そうなの？でも
He just doesn't remember he just doesn't remember doing things with others.
りっくんはさ、自分が魔王って知った時に何もなかったの？
I don't know about that. I had a lot going on when that happened, I feel like.
ちなみに魔王の影響とかはないんだよね。
Oh. Well, I wouldn't say it affected me too much in my daily life. I don't think I need to mention how I can't get an erection right now. Fumika's probably thinking about my personality or my actions, probably. And do you feel like it's affecting you in some way?
なんというか、どう受け止めたものか未だに悩んでる感じ。
That makes sense. I know it can be overwhelming. But also, I don't really look like there. But also, do I really look that much like Diablo? I mean, if it makes you that nervous to look at me.
外見で言うなら間違いなく瓜二つだよね。角は生えてるし、目とかも違うし、魔王の方がもうちょっと年上というか男性って感じだけど、りっくんも十分男の人だからね。
It's a little surprising to hear that from you.
そう？
I thought you saw me as a little kid, still.
確かに大人と呼ぶにはまだ早いと思うんだけど、私の場合もっと子供の頃を知ってるからさ、そういう記憶の中のりっくんと比べると成長が著しいというか、ちゃんと男の人になってるなーって感じる。
Well, thanks. We did meet when I was in elementary school. I think it was in the children's center, actually.
そう、私がボランティアに行ったのがきっかけ。当時から教師を目指すって決めてたから、その一環でね。そこでりっくんの姿を見たんだよ。
I don't really remember much of back then, but I feel like I was good for nothing as a kid.
そうでもないよ。むしろいい子だなって思った。じゃなきゃその後も構ったりしてないよ。
I'm grateful for that. But why? Did I do something to make you like me that way?
面倒くさそうにしながらも、あまねちゃんの世話を焼いてる姿を見たんだよ。
Ah, that sounds about right. She's gotten a lot better about it now, but she used to be really shy. Both of our parents work all day, so I had to look after her a lot. Well, even so, I would leave her sometimes and go to play with my friends. She still brings that up to make me feel guilty sometimes.
私がいる時にちょうど男の子同士の喧嘩があってさ、それにあまねちゃんが巻き込まれそうになったんだよ。それをさっそうと助けたのがお兄ちゃんであるりっくんだった。
I don't remember that at all.
まあ子供の頃の話だし、その程度は日常茶飯事だったんじゃないかな。その時にね、きっ とこの子はヒーローなんだなって思った。でもまさかヒーローどころか魔王だったなんて。
It's not like I had any part in that. Besides, I don't really think I've ever done anything to make anyone think of me as a hero.
でもヒーローだよ、間違いない。だって私のことも助けてくれたでしょ、操られた時にさ。
Ah,
ほらヒーローだ。
that was sort of my responsibility. I actually feel sorry you had to go through that, so
あの時のことはっきり覚えてないのはちょっと残念。きっとかっこよかったんだろうな、初めてりっくんを見た時みたいに。
I don't know about that. It's not like I solved the whole thing on my own. I think I probably looked pretty lame. Actually, I got a lot of help. All I did was try to buy time for the others. If we're talking cool, I'd say Amane got to show off a little more during the fight.
その言い方、何か大切なことを果たしたんだよね。ならやっぱりヒーローだよ。子供の頃からそうだったからね。そっか、昔からかっこよかったんだね、りっくんは。
I feel a little embarrassed when she praises me like that. I never really thought of it like that. But thanks for saying that.
照れてる、かわいい。
Of course I am. This is the first time someone said something like that about me.
そうなの？意外。でもそっか、やっぱり別人なんだよね。魔王は魔王で、りっくんはヒーロー。
Oh, you don't know the half of it. I don't know if I'm a hero or not, but I can say that my past life wasn't me for sure.
なんかちょっと落ち着いてきたかも。ありがとうりっくん、気が楽になった。本当に助かりました。
You're welcome.
それでわざわざ来てくれたんだし、もっといろいろ話をしてみたい気持ちはあるんだけど。
I know. You have work to do, right? They make up for not having to deal with students by giving you more desk work, don't they?
そうなんだよ。もうデスク仕事嫌い。肩は凝るし、職員室だと他の先生方への気遣いも必要になるし。それでもやるしかないんだけどね。
I'm sorry for interrupting your work like this.
全然。こうして話すこともなかったら仕事が手につかなかったと思うし。だから本当に感謝してる。ありがとうね、りっくん。さてと、仕事に戻らないと。ごめんね。
It's fine. I just came here to make sure you are okay. If our talk helped you feel better or ease some of your worries, that'd make me really happy. It made the hot trip under the sun all worth it.
本当に助かりました。